Hi guys, welcome back to Make That Sea Change. It's Paul here again with you today. Today we're going to look at how to sell jewellery online. It's another good niche, I think, if you're someone in the affiliate marketing business or someone that has an interest in it. It's something a lot of people do have interest in it, and if it's something that you've done looking to fund your sea change and you've been working with jewellery, making jewellery, all that sort of stuff for the last few years, maybe this is a site that can help you build your online business, fund that sea change and get on with a happy life. So, as I say, today we're going to look at how to sell jewellery online. Very, very large niche, one that I think you'd probably struggle to do individually, do as a holistic subject. You've got watches, you've got necklaces, you've got rings, you've got electronic jewellery, you've got luxury items, you've got costume jewellery, you've got, the subject line for that is endless, and there's so many different variations you can choose from that I honestly think that it would be something you'd need to break down. Having said that, let's have a look at our stats, as I always like to start with the stats and make sure that we have got a market. Rarely do I choose something to write about that I know there's not going to be a market for, but I, as usual, went through and did the checking. Now, one thing that was interesting with this one is the different spellings of the word jewellery, which is something that our English language has some issues with a lot of things. I've spelled it through mine Jewellery, which is the British and Australian way of saying it or spelling it. There is the other option, which is Jewelry, which is more on the American English. To be honest, I have spelt it the way I spelt it because in my keywords it was better for my site. If you have a look on the affiliate marketing, like the 10 affiliate marketing programs to choose from for jewellery that I've written, there'll be a link to that on this post. I've spelled it the American way, and that was again because my keywords worked better with that. So, I'm a believer that it doesn't really matter how it's spelled, as long as it's spelled correctly in either language, in either variation of the language or dialect, and that if your keywords are going to match better for it, spell it that way. I always have those questions because obviously being in Australia, we use colour O-U-R, honour O-U-R, we use specialise with an S. Sometimes I have a Z, sometimes I have an S. It just depends on how the post works. So that was a very long-winded way of saying spell it however you like, as long as you spell it correctly. Now, having a look at the numbers for that, with the way I spelled it, 13,490 searches for jewellery in a calendar month. Jewellery making was a big one. Harry Potter jewellery has 206 searches a month, interesting. And watch jewellery has 64 searches a month. There was quite a few others in there. But jewellery making was one that I actually hadn't thought of before I started writing this post. So again, your keyword searches can help you narrow down niches as well. And again, with the jewellery spelling it the other way, 191,000 odd searches per month. Jewellery making supplies, beads for jewellery making was another good one, 6,000 searches a month for that. So again, there's a lot of good ideas in your keyword searches that can help you narrow down the niche that you're looking for. if you've been someone that's making bracelets for a long time, you might just choose to do it on bracelets, or you might choose to do it on beaded bracelets. Same as watches. If you've been writing about, if you're a watch collector, I got a mate in the US who's a watch collector. I sat in a bar with him in Dallas of all things a couple of years ago, and some guy turned up, he handed him $100 and collected a watch. Seems to be a big thing. I haven't done it. But again, if you're dealing with watch collectors, it might be a good niche that you can work with as well. Trends over time are pretty good. Slight downward trend, if I'm being honest. Nothing that would really make me too concerned about not following jewellery online as a niche. And interestingly enough, probably something to be aware of, and something that's probably makes sense is there's a couple of really big spikes in the buy jewellery, and I would having a look at the trends, and you can see this in the post below. Looks like to be Christmas and Valentine's and all those sort of things. So if you're selling jewellery online, just be aware of your big market, of your big time markets. That's when you've got a good chance of making that money. So we've discussed niches here, and as I say, as usual, the niche that you're looking for, you need to be able to solve problems around it. So if you're in the luxury gone blank here, the luxury jewellery items, then what is it a problem that you're solving? So if I'm looking at luxury jewellery or high-end ticketed jewellery, you're probably not going to sell as many as you would if you're selling $5 beads off Amazon. However, you might make a good 10% commission on, or 5% commission on a $5,000 watch. That's a lot better than trying to sell 1,000 beads online for $5. So if you're in a luxury niche, what problems are those people going to be looking for? You might be comparing, I think I wrote in a post, between a Rolex and a Tag Heuer watch. Why should I buy either? You might be looking at, the advantages of buying a clear-cut, a white diamond as opposed to a non-white diamond. I don't know much about them. I just know that the ads I see on TV, they talk about white diamonds, so I'm assuming they're the best. If you're in a jewellery making, I might want to know what beads work best, or if my wife collects crystal bracelets. So what crystals would I want to put on my bracelet, and what do they mean? So they're the problems that I would be searching for, and they're the problems that if you've got a particular area that you can solve problems in, that might help you with your niche. And then you work backwards to that. Say, okay, well, I collect men's watches. Obviously, my niche is going to be men's watches. What problems am I going to solve? What are the 10 best resale value watches of 2020? Why do you not buy a Rolex watch as a collector? Something like that. They would be the problems that you're solving. Is, if I'm a watch collector and I've got a good deal on a Rolex, I might do a search on whether it's worthwhile buying as a collector and an investor in watches. So they're the problems you're solving. And then from there, obviously, you need to worry about how you're going to get people to buy from you. Now, jewellery comes under the hobby and romance niches, two very good evergreen niches, two niches that people will spend money on online. They're one of the top 5 online affiliate marketing niches that we have. And I guess the main thing to be aware about is, obviously, we talk about solving problems. So make sure you're solving problems to people regardless of whether they want to purchase from you or not, because even if they don't buy now, the chances are very high that they're going to come back and buy later on. So solve their problems. Jewelry is one of those feeling products. I think I wrote when I was talking about camping, that if you're trying to sell camping gear, you'd want to make it so that people get that feeling of camping. So you want lots of pictures of people sitting on beaches, or sitting around in campsites having fun, that sort of stuff, because it portrays the image or the vibe that you're trying to get from that. Jewelry is the same. So what is it that's going to make you purchase a diamond ring? Is it the exclusivity of it? Is it the feeling of luxury or pampering or rewarding yourself for something? There's so many different reasons that people buy jewelry, and your posts, and more importantly your social media, need to get that across. So, and if you're talking about, we talk about again, if in clothing and fashion, that you want people standing somewhere that you'd like to be, so on a beach wearing your clothes. Same with jewelry. If you've got a big beady necklace you're wearing, have a model walking on a beach in a bikini and a lace shirt over the top with the big beads hanging down. I mean, they're the sort of things to be aware of if you're trying to sell jewelry online. That said, if you're in the making jewelry niche, you'll need to be able to just show people how to make it. It needs to be clear, concise. How do I make this? I want to make it. Oh, you've got the equipment that I can buy it. You buy it. Off you go. Collectors will want to know features. They want to know why they should buy it for their collection. They'll want to know, carat size for diamonds. They'll want to know watch types. They'll want to know, weight of watches, battery life, all that sort of stuff. So just be aware of who it is you're trying to sell to. And once you've got that information, then obviously you can match your posts and stuff accordingly. So with your niche, narrow down your niche. Think about the problems you're going to solve, and then think about the audience that you're targeting to and what they're going to be looking for. If you're targeting wedding, brides, the jewelry for brides, what do they want to hear? What do they want to see that's going to make them buy yours? It might be cost. It might be, just looking great on the most important day of their lives. Anything like that. So think about your audience. How you're going to target them. What's your niche and what problems you're solving. Once you've got that, then effectively all you need to do is just build your media. So that's either a website, social media. We discussed social media before. If you want help building a website, click on the link at the bottom here. Wealthy Affiliate will help you build your website. You can get on there, you can build your website for free. If you click on my 7-day link at the bottom, I'll show you how to build a website for free, and it gets you started, gets you on that path. You'll be able to do all the stuff we talked about, write your posts, put your pictures up, do all that sort of stuff, right, to help people solve problems around jewellery. If you've got your social media up and running, so if you're in the how-to market, so how to build jewellery, how to make jewellery, then you'd be using YouTube, like I'm using YouTube to explain things to you now. You'd be using YouTube to get people to teach people how to make stuff. How do you make your crystals? Do you need to prepare them? What string should I use? I use this string if my wife uses like a gel fishing line type stuff that stretches a little bit. So, why would you use that over string? All those sort of things you post, put all that in your YouTube channel, people find it and go from there. I mentioned before about the visuals of jewelry, so then you've got Instagram, Pinterest, all those sort of things are awesome for promoting your brand and letting people see the vibe of what happens when you wear your necklace or your ring or whatever it is. Sports watches. I've got a Samsung electronic watch here. What are the benefits of that? If I'm going to buy a Samsung watch, I want a YouTube demonstration on what it can do. I'm not going to look at someone wearing it on Instagram, but that's me for what I'm looking for. And it goes back to what we talked about before with your audience. So what is it your audience is chasing? Join some groups, get onto Facebook. There's jewelry groups everywhere on Facebook. It might be wedding groups, it might be jewelry groups, it might be sports groups. Whatever it is your niche, find like-minded groups online. Not only will they give you information for ideas, they'll tell you what information they want. People get on those groups all the time. Oh, can someone tell me? I really need to know how to make a crystal bracelet. If the group allows you, push them to your website. They don't all let you do that, but at least you can start to talk to them and you think, okay, well, I haven't got that in my site. In this site it goes. People search for it. They find information. And again, finally, where do we get our products from? I mean, if you've looked at any of my sites, you know this, affiliate marketing. So you join affiliate programs. If you do a search online for affiliate jewelry, like we have in the post, or go to my other post on 10 affiliate marketing programs, I think it is. If you have a look at that, there'll be programs in there that you can join. You promote their materials. They give you banners, they give you widgets, they give you Facebook ads, some of them, they give you text links. Put them in your posts. People click on them, off they go. They handle all the sales, all the customer service, everything to do with that. You make commissions on what they've done. And at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. I mean, we're solving problems, but we still want to make sales. We still want to make money out of our website. So that's what we've got there. We've got affiliate programs. Have a good read in the site about affiliate marketing. Drop shipping is another thing you might want to do, which drop shipping gives you a little bit more control over what you're doing. I mentioned earlier that we have that jewelry spikes at Christmas and Valentine's Day. Affiliate marketing, the disadvantage there is you can't promote you can't make it a sale item unless the vendor makes it a sale item. With drop shipping, you can promote, so whatever price you charge, and then you pay the wholesaler for the price of the item. So with drop shipping, I might promote a diamond ring. I might have to purchase from the wholesaler for $50. I might decide to sell it for $60. Christmas comes around, I might try if I can see if I can sell it for $80. Or if I'm selling a ring in the prom niche, I might try. Or if I'm selling earrings in the prom niche, I might just sell it for $60. If I'm selling in the wedding niche, I'm going to sell it for $100 because you had a couple of zeros, everything to do with weddings. But with drop shipping, you can determine your price. You then send the order off to the wholesaler with the costs, and they often charge a little fee and they do all the shipping for you. So drop shipping is another good way you can do it. Or finally, you can actually just go to suppliers, get your own materials and sell it yourself. A lot of people like to do that in jewelries because you can take that to markets. You can put all your earrings up, you can put your necklaces up there, you can put your bracelets up there, and then people get to know you, hand out a card at the market, and then drive them back to your website. So you don't have to go to the markets every week. You're eventually building up a following that are driving you back to them. They've been in the markets, they've got a following, they're now buying the information, the products from you online. So they're the 3 ways you can do it. There's affiliate marketing. As I say, you join affiliate programs, you get their links, you add those links to your program, and people click on them, they go off to the vendor, they purchase from there, and off they go. You get the commission. Drop shipping, you set the price, you set the market, you sell the product, you then pay the vendor the wholesale price and possibly a small drop shipping fee and any shipping costs that they've done, which you've already charged the shipping cost on your product anyway. And then you make the money on the difference between what the wholesale price is and whatever you've chosen to sell it for. So you're setting the market. As a difference to affiliate marketing, where they set the market, they set the price, you just link them off to that price. And then thirdly, obviously, you can sell your own products. So you go to the wholesaler, you get your products, or you make your own products. No reason why you can't make your own products and set up an Etsy site and sell your own. You don't need a full website then, you just go to Etsy, set up your jewellery, selling online, off you go. So there's some options you've got. So that's it, guys, how to sell jewellery online. Have a good read through the post if this is something you're interested in. Find out what you're going to sell. So narrow down your niche, work out the problems you're going to solve, work out your target audience, who you're going to target. You'll need to know what media you want, whether you want a website, whether you want to go to Etsy or Shopify. You'll need social media, and then you work out what you're going to sell. So is it affiliate marketing, is it drop shipping, making your own? And that's it. Hope that was helpful. As usual, if you have any questions, please don't be afraid to comment below. If you're watching this on YouTube, please comment below. Please like and subscribe below if you're watching this on YouTube. That would be awesome. If you have any comments, any questions, anything I've missed, if you're in the post or in YouTube, please comment. Ask any questions. If I've got something wrong, please let me know. Any feedback, any comments, love to hear from you. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Okay, bye.